Alright guys, welcome to episode 4 of Dungeons and Douchebags. When we left our heroes, we were in the upper levels of a mansion that is surprisingly small for a mansion. And there was pentagrams everywhere.
Open floor plan.
There was what? Open floor plan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true. I think we have a gnome tied up somewhere. We have Zoidberg with us. Doug looks like a clown, if we recall, because of...
I am a clown.
Yeah.
I am Yappy the clown.
Because of a joint decision between Doug and I,
yes,
his
that
block
is
dies in trust.
that is true. So given this, we have two options ahead of us. We have two remaining doors in this haunted mansion we call... What would we call this shit?
What?
It has something to do with Trump.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
The
Trump's
the prototype of Trump Taj Mahal. That's it.
It's the potato house. He looks like
Kind of
a
looks like, yeah, and then like a log cabin also.
Okay. Anyway, what do you guys think? How would you like to start this this leg of the journey?
I do believe that I was exiting the clown room,
Yes.
and I was going to drain some of my blood into the pentagram. Some of my clown blood.
Wait.
In the middle room.
I
In the middle room, yes.
I stopped Doug for a second. I say, hey, let's not be so rash here.
Okay.
Ask Zoidberg
And
what
then-
he thinks.
I
Right, and
say,
then I
why
headbutt
so
the door.
serious? I take the knife from his hand, and
Oh
then
no.
and then
Doug, throw your blood into the pentagram. I don't care what you do anymore.
I go through with whatever I was doing.
All right. So
Okay.
what exactly were you doing? You were gonna cut yourself?
Yes, I was going to drain some of my blood into the pentagram, some of my clown blood.
There's another way. You don't have to hurt
Magic
yourself. We can get
So-
And I offer Doug a hand by headbutting the door down, so he can get in.
Okay. Wait. So Doug, you're aware that there's
Yes.
no candle still.
Yes.
You're also aware that this pentagram doesn't say anything. There is no words are written around it.
Are you aware that my clown blood is magical?
Yes. Are you aware? Are you considering that this may not be the same kind of pentagram as the one found in the basement?
Yeah, but I'm willing to risk it.
Okay. So
Man, I think we all understand the danger of pentagrams at this point. Doug is a fucking clown.
Doug is a fucking clown. So Doug walks over to the pentagram. Doug, how do you cut yourself?
With the knife
I mean,
from
where?
Chicken Man. My hand,
Okay.
my left hand.
Okay. So you cut your left hand and you sprinkle blood around the pentagram. The pentagram.
Doug, are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Good choice.
So Doug walks over to the pentagram, slices open his left hand,
Fuck
and
yeah.
drips some blood into the center.
Yes.
Into the center, one of the channels in the center. The blood takes off like a rocket around this pentagram and begins to glow like it did in the basement. It begins pulsating.
Is my blood red?
What?
Is my blood red? Is it, or is it just like some multicolored clown
no,
bullshit?
Your blood is indeed red.
Okay.
Multicolored clown blood.
Yeah, no, you don't know about clowns. There's multicolored blood.
It begins
Yeah,
multi-clown pulsating. It begins pulsating and appears to fall in on itself, spiraling downwards into a never-ending abyss. Well, into visually never-ending abyss.
As far
Wait,
as we know, it's never ending. As far as we can see.
All right, we shoot the gnome down there. See what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, we have him on a gum rope.
I knew we took that bastard
Don't
for a
need him.
reason.
And
We
All
can
right.
bring him back up, and we still need him on the gum.
So what do we do? We
Oh,
lower
good
him
point,
down.
Nick.
What?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
chicken finger.
What do we do?
a sacrifice thing where we should just throw him in.
Yeah,
That's what I'm gonna do, Abyss.
What if
Suppose
we
I could
need
I don't know who to agree with because Doug's following my gut instinct, but Chicken Finger knows what he's doing.
Look, Doug is half clown now. He's gone rogue. We can't. I mean,
I can't deny that.
he's
He
gone
has
crazy.
gone rogue. He has
I'm
gone rogue.
pretty damn rogue
but
right now.
But he agreed with the decision that I made. Therefore, I guess I've gone rogue too.
Well, where does that leave me?
I side with Chicken Finger on this one. Chicken
All
Finger
right.
convinced me it's a good idea to lower the clown down because, or the clown,
The
the
gnome.
gnome down.
Hey.
Clown staying where he is.
We're all clowns.
Lower the
now.
We're
clown
gonna
down.
Lower the gnome down into the abyss on the
All right.
fucking Chicken Finger.
Go.
All right.
Gum.
As you lower the gnome down, it squeaks in protest. It kind of sounds like.
I told you shut the fuck up.
Shut up, stupid, dumb idiot clowns. You
So,
fucking-
Yeah.
You lower him
He did
down
it too.
with the gum.
Before you lower them down, I present my bloody hand to him and I say, "Hush."
He looks very confused and then bites your hand.
You get 2 gnome bites and a clown body. Shit.
I embrace his bite.
Okay.
It is part of me.
Oh, okay. So, as you lower the clown down
Hey.
into
No.
this pentagram chasm.
gnome.
I'm sorry.
It's a gnome.
What did I say?
We suck. I started that.
As you lower this gnome down into this pentagram abyss, the gum rope elongates itself because it's elasticy and gum, and we are slightly concerned that it will snap because gum is not really that tensile. Or not-
Yeah.
but
Chicken Finger though, he got special spit.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
Check
So, so wait. By the way, can we hang on before we go too much further? I just need to say, Nick, I just looked at your message and I cracked up. I missed you. Welcome back, Nadeko. I missed you. Why don't you speak to me anymore? $ roll broken heart. Very nice.
Let me deep, man.
Anyway, as we lower this gnome down, we feel a weird pulling sensation on the gnome. So on the rope that you're holding, and it's getting stronger. The lower you lower him.
I mean, I figured it was like a black hole, but motherfuckers gotta go. We gotta know. Yeah.
So the the gum begins stretching out, and we can feel it stretching. We can feel it pulling, and it's getting more taut. And all of a sudden,
Does he squeak louder?
he does louder
rapidly,
and louder because of the
frantically?
force that
frantically.
the thing is putting on his chest. The rope, and all of a sudden the gum rope snaps. And what we hear frantic gibbering going down, and then all of a sudden we surprisingly hear a really wet smack
Oh.
of a body hitting a ground type thing.
Wait, what?
Ground type thing.
Well, we don't really know.
A
Sorry.
wet smack of a ground type thing.
Well, the wet smack of a body hitting a ground, a body hitting a surface. There you go.
Is it wet because of the surface or because of the body?
Because of the bodily fluids and the
Okay, that's-
wet.
Oh, right. Curse splatters.
Yeah, that splatter.
That kind
Not
of
really
wet.
sure.
How long did it take for him to hit the ground?
True.
It took him.
In clown seconds.
It took him 3 seconds from when it snapped. It was snap, 2, 3, slap.
Okay.
Does Zoidberg think that he could make the jump?
Zoidberg peers down the hole, but he's not sure because remember we can't see the bottom. It just appears to go on forever.
But
he's not
Zoidberg
sure.
can.
Zoidberg cannot see. Zoidberg does not
He's
have
better than
superhuman.
us.
He does not have superhuman hearing. His physical abilities are enhanced, like his
Extravagant.
strength
Right,
and stuff. But
we heard the smack in the bottom after 3 clown seconds.
yes,
3 seconds.
Does
Yeah.
Zoidberg think he can survive?
3.3.
does
It's
Zoidberg
3.3
think he can
three
survive?
regulars.
Well, the problem that I am thinking of in my head would be there's clearly some sort of acceleration effect going downwards. The gravitational pull is wacky inside of that or something. Remember how it's stretching more and more the deeper down you get, which concerns me because at the point where it snapped the rope, we don't know how strong gravity is from there. It could be accelerating him very, very quickly.
Zoidberg got a nice thick shell though.
How distant did it sound? Was there a lot of reverberation and echo?
It didn't sound all that far. Probably a couple of stories.
Like maybe 3
Yeah,
or
I
4.
mean,
I don't know.
yeah, I mean 3.3 clown seconds
goes
with
down to
that
the
kind of
basement.
acceleration. Wait, what?
Wait, let's go down to the basement. Let's see if he's there.
Oh, good idea, Clown Dog.
Clown Dog has all the best ideas.
we go we go down to the basement.
Nappy the clown.
You go down to the basement, and in the exact spot where the other pentagram was, we see the gnome. We see a holographic projection of the gnome,
Why
which is confusing.
fuck?
Which is very confusing.
That's
Oh,
confusing.
Yo, he's in a different dimension, and these pentagrams are showing us what's in different dimensions. I figured it out. You're not fooling me. Checkmate.
Now I know what an
But
author.
is he alive?
Now I
Is
know
he
what an
alive?
author feels like when people like read into their work. Okay. So the gnome is moving, and he looks strangely happy. He looks like he's.
Why did he splat though? If he just went to a different dimension?
We don't know anything about that.
Still
All
a
we know is
bodily
there's a holographic projection of him walking around. He doesn't seem to know where he is, and as he walks, he's not moving from the center of the pentagram.
Right, but even if we don't assume he's in another dimension, Zach, no, not dead.
You cut out there. Could you say that again?
Oh, even if we don't assume that he's in another dimension, we see gnome not dead. So like,
Even though he's not
why
in
did
another
he splat?
dimension, we see a gnome that's not dead. Is that what you said?
Yeah, you cut out again.
God damn it! This fucking piece of shit Wi-Fi.
You know,
I can't be easy about this Wi-Fi. It's pissing me off.
but
But
basically,
I had to repeat myself a third time, so I'm just not even gonna do it.
Okay, that's fine.
basically what he's like. Well, you described the splat as like a splat of a body.
It's true.
Yes,
So
that's what I'm
he
saying.
would be
It's true.
dead.
It
He
would
would
be
be
fair
dead.
to assume that he's dead, but for some reason he's standing in this hologram. As we get
That's-
closer,
that's- there's a disconnect there. You can't just. Go ahead.
Memories.
as we get closer to the hologram, we notice that there's something at the hologram's feet.
What? Well, oh,
It appears to be
okay.
an item. It's a physical item, not a hologram.
Is it a golden
Okay.
dildo?
Oh,
It's a black box.
It's a black box.
oh, a flight recorder.
Yeah.
So I open it up and check the altitude when the plane crashed.
You pick up the black box, but see no discernible way of opening it. You see no
I throw it against the
keyholes.
wall.
What?
Is there any distinguishable feature on it besides that it's just a black box? Is there a question mark on the box?
What's
Is
the
there a smiley face?
There is a face on the side just like that, and there's
Okay.
Is it a clown face?
what's
it is
the,
indeed a clown face, and there's
Sprinkle blood on it.
actually
I
a
sprinkle blood
rainbow
on it.
colored
Sprinkle
wig
the clown blood.
on the top.
Clown blood's going on it.
What the fuck is all that?
It's clown hair.
what's the
Which clown hair?
It's the frizzy rainbow. What is that?
So he's got a clown box in his hands?
He's got a clown box in his hands.
At his
What's-
feet? At his
what's the material?
Well, it's a hard metal, hard black metal.
hard black metal like graphite? It's gray, really.
No, like clown.
It's shiny, so no.
Clown.
So what happens when I sprinkle my clown blood on it?
So Doug cuts
Oh,
his other hand and
No,
sprinkles.
this is the same hand.
Yeah, he's still bleeding.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Sprinkles some more clown blood on it. The clown box bursts to life, and all of a sudden, no, not burst to life, but it starts it glows and bursts. And what happens is, after it actually pops, and after it pops, Doug appears normal. Doug appears Doug again, but standing next to
Oh.
him is
Oh.
a full clown.
No,
Shit.
can't be.
I miss Clown Dog already.
I'm
The
a clown blood
clown-
too, man.
The clown instantly reaches for Doug, wraps his big, meaty hands around Doug's neck and claps his feet together on Doug's torso
What?
and just rides him to the ground.
I hug him. I embrace the clown.
You embrace the clown while he's choking you out.
Yes, he's just misunderstood.
I asked Doug if he wants this, and if not, then I can charge the clown with my knife.
Okay.
And kill him.
Chicken finger. Oh crap! What have I done? Chicken Finger Johnson charges the clown and says, "Doug, are you all right? Are you okay? Do you require assistance?"
Yes.
And
I tap him on the shoulder as well.
And okay, cool. You covered all your bases.
Procedure.
Covered all your bases. And then Doug, what do you do?
I embrace the clown.
Okay. So as the clown continues to strangle the life out of Doug, Doug shakes his head no. His face begins to get really red, then really purple. I step in and start to get closer and closer, looking very concerned. I'm like, Doug, I really want to get this clown off you. I'm starting to get a little worried.
Put my hand on your shoulder, look at you, and shake my head. This is what he wants.
I tell
This
Matt,
is what he's always wanted.
this is the inner me. I must wrestle with my own demons.
Okay, and what do? Do you fight back, or do you just lie there?
I don't lie there. I embrace the clown. I embrace him as if he is me, because he is.
All right, so I grab Chicken Finger Johnson's switchblade and I just stab this knife in the ear. I couldn't see a friend. I couldn't see a friend. I couldn't see a friend die, Doug. You were falling unconscious.
But I wasn't. I was going into my clownitude.
You were dying. This isn't you anymore. This was the clown demon thing that was taking over you.
But what if that's what I wanted?
Oh God.
Clown Dog was so much more fun.
He was.
Yeah, seriously.
I enjoyed Clown Dog as
had
well.
this clown blood that we could use.
He did have his clown blood. He no longer has clown blood.
I don't have clown blood anymore, man.
I like how happy Doug looks in this picture.
He needs to embrace the clown.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Also, that's Chicken Finger saying, I can't help you.
Oh, okay.
Clown for clown blood.
So Doug looks longingly at
So wait,
the.
so Matt came flying through the sky and
What?
stabbed the clown.
There's no
Is that what
flying.
you
Remember,
said?
I told you that I kept getting closer, and I said, Doug, I'm really getting worried. You sure? And he said, yes, I want this. And I said, no, I'm not going to see a friend get hurt. And then I stabbed the clown. I
You
grabbed
stabbed
the.
him in the ear.
Yeah, I stabbed it in the ear,
Like
right through his
Jackie
brain. Clown slumps over on top of Doug. Doug gasps out and starts to regain his color. The clown.
I now know that becoming a clown again is nigh impossible.
Impossible.
I asked Zoidberg to carry the clown carcass around just in case we need any more clown blood.
Zoidberg, with the absence of the gnome, no longer has a gnome, so he does have space for a clown. So he picks up the clown, slings him on his back. The clown is a big sucker, though. So Zoidberg is hindered. He's slower than a human with the carrying the clown.
Wait. Do we have a bucket still, or what did we use to for the first what's it called?
Oh,
The first-
Bigfoot blood with the bucket.
We had a bucket of Bigfoot blood. Could
Would
we just
you-
not just like have like a bucket of clown blood? Could we just like could we do that?
We could indeed. That would be kind of disgusting. We'd have to put him up on the blood draining table. You ever see? Who was that? That wasn't Dexter, was it? Was that Dexter?
It was Dexter.
Why don't you just put a Maxwell House can next to his fucking
We'd have
gaping
to-
wound in his
we'd
head
have-
from the knife jammed in there?
We could do
Clown
that,
blood.
but we don't have a
Just
Maxwell
clown
can. We just have a bucket. So we could do the bucket thing. But once his heart stops pumping, which it pretty much is, it's not really gonna keep oozing. It is, but not like profusely.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's do it.
well, I mean, clowns,
Let's
though.
get a bucket of clown blood.
Okay, so we sling this clown onto the back of one of those weird ass torture devices.
Oh my god.
So it looks kind of like this. And then we put the clown.
What the fuck?
We put the
Wait,
clown
is that
dude.
a check mark?
We put the clown dude here upside down, and we just like drill into his head, and then it's just using the hand drill, and then out comes this blood.
Holy shit.
We have-
Who performs
the blood
this
is
action?
actually Rainbow Doe.
I don't know. I don't do it. Who does this?
Do you think we make
This is a real
Zoidberg do it, or
problem.
does Doug do it because it's ceremony?
Yeah, I could do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm proud of you, Doug.
Something that Doug would want to.
Doug does it. All this clown blood is oozing into the bucket. We
The
collect.
multicolored clown blood.
It is indeed multicolored. We get enough to fill the bucket. What do we do now? Do we go back upstairs?
We do.
Okay.
No, dude. Wait.
Nope.
Wait. What about this? What about this shit, dude?
What shit?
You know what I've been doing this whole time is I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this shit?
The clown box.
Yeah, what the fuck is with the clown box? I
Yeah,
want to do with this
I
clown
assume
box.
The clown box. The
Here.
clown box is what brought the clown out.
Yeah, the
'Cause
clown
yeah,
box
shit.
popped. That shit popped when and
What
that's what
happened? Okay,
clown blood on
alright,
it.
so then what happened to the fucking gnome? I'm
Oh, the
disappointed.
half-blood
What do I
clown.
do with this gnome?
that gnome shit disappeared as soon as that clown box popped.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember you saying that.
Oh, I forgot to say it
Yeah,
then.
I guess,
It
I
did.
guess the clown's gone too.
Continuated
Alright,
an issue here.
so I'm just sitting here.
Continuity.
Then I'm just taking a little duty then.
Yeah, that's fine. Just taking a poop.
There we go.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. So we're gonna go upstairs then, I guess.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Zoidberg has the clown blood, the bucket of clown blood. Then
Zoidberg. Well, yeah. Is he not carrying the body anymore? Are we
Well, I
are
mean,
we
well,
okay
no.
with?
We got the blood. That's all we need.
yeah, that
That's-
was the purpose of getting the bucket of blood. Was
I'm making
Doug
sure.
took his hair though.
Yeah.
Doug took his like his hair
to smell it.
So we mount the stairs and go all the way back up to the third floor
Again with the mounting.
Why do he keeps on saying mount the stairs?
because I want to mount the stairs. So as we get to the top, we are greeted with the familiar room where the layout
Is that Matt drawing?
looks like this. No, this isn't. The layout looks like this.
We doing
Here's the
cartwheels
clown.
on the stairs?
Here, oops. Wait, I need to undo that. Here's the clown room. Here's a question mark door, and here's a question mark door. Here's the stairs.
See, my question is, do we want to go into the clown room and drip a couple of clown bloods into the third pentagram? See what happens.
Want to turn into a clown again?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I kind of want Clown Doug back.
I would be alright with it.
Like,
Yeah, be the clown.
you know, I would say any situation, like just give it a couple drops of clown blood.
Let's see what
Pretty good
happens.
response to any sort of.
Yeah, I got this headache all day. I'll just.
We're going
just
here.
a little bit of clown blood on it.
Some clown blood. Yeah, let's put some clown
go
blood.
back.
How do you
Let's-
guys
let's
do
fix
this?
What?
Damn, it's very hard to write. Okay.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Okay. So wait, what the hell is going on here?
It's some kind of human scaffolding or something.
You gotta mount the stairs, man.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That's a pretty
Um,
cool like, band name or something.
Okay,
Mount
that's
the
fine.
Stairs.
That's fine. Okay, so we're going into what? Back into the
Add a
clown room?
pentagram.
Is that what you said?
Clown room. Yeah. Clown room. Spritz a couple of drops of clown blood on that pentagram.
This is the clown
See what
room.
happens.
Okay, we go back into the
Is it
clown
clown
room. Who spritzes clown blood?
You know. who's first.
Doug in hopes of becoming a clown dog.
So-
Yeah, clown.
So as Doug walks over to this,
I'm busy playing Parcheesi with Zoidberg.
Doug walks over to this pentagram, and as before, as soon as he steps inside of the pentagram, he both of his his gnome bite marks begin to flare, and then the whole pentagram lights up as it was. So yeah, as he was getting closer, and then when he stepped on it, it just lit up, and he writhes in pain on the ground.
I look away.
Do we do anything?
I look away. Wait a sec.
And I just say, Matt,
Yeah.
you know what to do.
Wait, I don't know what to do.
No, you know what to do. I believe in you, Matt.
So Doug's Doug's nose quickly becomes a big red nose. His feet quickly become big clown feet. Do we do anything at
Wait,
this point?
Is the transformation more accelerated now that he's got 2 gnome bites?
It is more accelerated. It is noticeably faster.
Okay. So do gnomes grow up to be clowns, or is that? 'Cause it seems like there's some sort of connection here I'm missing.
That will be the
Okay.
next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, and also there's only one living clown left in the room painting, because I was about to smash that, or did I smash it?
You did smash it. There are no more clown paintings that are well.
The
The
clown-
They didn't
clown
have
paintings
any-
still exist. They're just not looking any particular direction anymore. They're just
So they didn't
normal
have
paint-
anything to do with Doug's transformation before? I was just smashing them for no reason?
Correct.
Good. That's why
I-
I'm sitting back playing Parcheesi with fucking Zoidberg.
So-
because we both think-
I go up to Doug. I say, "Are you sure this is what you want?" You
So,
know,
as
how do
this
you
is
know what'll
happening-
happen when you go
As
full
this is
clown?
happening, Doug's hair becomes a rainbow afro. Doug, what is your answer?
Oh God.
What do you mean your answer?
I
He
don't know
told
if I
you
can
that
answer
you
right
don't-
now.
Yeah,
I
he
feel like
told you that-
I'm writhing in pain.
You are writhing in
point.
pain. Crap. So I take a step over, unsure of what to do, heartbroken, seeing my friend writhing in pain. I see I see Doug's skin turning an ashen white color. I don't know how much more there is to this transformation. I look at Chicken Finger and say, "Dude, what should we do? I don't know."
Man, I trusted you.
Seriously, he told you know what you know what happened last time, just do the same thing.
I grab Doug by the shoulder as he starts convulsing. I look at his pant leg and I see a balloon animal like a balloon start to inflate itself and come out from his pant leg, and it just
From his
begins
pant leg?
ever elongating and it's a balloon, just to be clear, it's a balloon. But the balloon and so I grab him.
Wait, why did it come from his pant leg first instead of his sleeveys?
Well, that's because that's where the ribbon that just goes on forever comes from. So
That's the mouth. They pull that out of their mouth.
I don't know.
Now, how
So
certain are you? This is a balloon.
no, they pulled a sword out of their mouth.
about
Oh, no.
90%, but it could be
Pulled
something
a
else.
dove out of their ass.
So I grab Doug and I yank him out of the thing.
Good.
he tumbles a couple of times by the force that I yank him out with, and he rolls over onto his back with his eyes closed. When he gets up, we realize that maybe we let him bake for a little too long, and he's got clown makeup on now.
Nice.
Yeah, be the clown.
Doug says, "How did it go, guys?" But the problem is, it doesn't sound like Doug anymore. It sounds like, "Yuck, hey guys, how did it go?"
Why am I Canadian?
Canadian.
That was my
Like,
best Goofy voice.
Yeah. Wait, so he's a clown that sounds like Goofy?
Yeah, when I picture
That's a
clown
Canadian.
voices, when I picture clown voices, I picture Goofy. So that's what you got.
Really?
Yeah, that's what you got.
Okay.
So
That's fine. Doug, are
so
you fine with that?
Doug is very very much clown right now. It's kind of disconcerting actually, because he's gotten bigger as well. He's
Oh
taken
my.
a very similar
Inflated.
form as that thing that is now hanging in the basement. But
Didn't we chop that up? I feel like we chopped that up.
Didn't we chop that up?
no, we just emptied the blood, right?
Oh, we should chop that up.
So, oh, it's so good. that drawing though, it's just perfect. We also
That's
noticed
synergy right
something.
there.
We also noticed something on Doug's shirt. He's grown a name tag, and the name tag says Yappy.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm
So
happy now.
anyway. Now we have super strength clown Doug. We're ready to take on and Zoidberg. We're ready to take on well, whatever the is behind these doors. What do we want to do? Well, there's 2 doors. Do we go through the straight door or the right door or neither?
I'm a clown. I don't think I can make too many good decisions.
Okay, probably about 20 minutes ago, I wanted to headbutt that center door. I'm headbutting that door down. I don't care what you guys say. It's happening now.
Pete runs headfirst into the center door, busting the door open. You fly into the center door and land on a bed. It's not just a bed, though. It's one of those
Bring in the
big.
Vestal Virgins.
It's one of those big heart-shaped beds
Yes.
with the canopy, and in the bed
Is Waluigi?
is Waluigi. No. In the bed is a dead Waluigi.
Oh yeah. Cool. Okay, so I pushed that bitch off. What next?
Okay, so Waluigi tumbles off the bed and kind of just like dead body thuds on the ground.
Does any of them snap?
No, we
Okay.
look around the room and we see that this is some sort of love shack. There's just gallons upon gallons of lube everywhere.
Wait, just like in corners and things, like on the floor, just empty, like just emptied onto the floor, or like in buckets.
Yeah, like everywhere, like emptied onto every foreseeable surface, plus in not just buckets. They're in like oil drums.
Oh.
Peter Love Shack.
Okay. So.
So Pete, on the bed
wait.
is included. There's just it's drenched. So you're like slip and
So I'm
sliding
covered
all
in
over
lube
this
now?
thing. Yeah, you're covered.
Okay. So when I pushed Waluigi, like I probably pushed myself off the bed too, because I probably pushed hard enough that I like
Yes.
to move a dead body, but because there was
Whoa.
so much lube, I
Whoa,
pushed
whoa,
hard
whoa.
enough for.
Control Z.
Well,
I did
There you
that though. Oh.
Yeah, that's you pushed that hard enough where you slipped off the bed, and then when you landed on the ground, you tried
Yeah.
to squiggle a little, and you just ended up like kind of pushing yourself up across the room.
Right, so I'm slipping and sliding like
Yeah.
a goofball. I can't
Yeah.
get up because there's.
Yeah.
Okay. Will it help
you-
if I take my clothes off,
well,
or is
No.
that more slippery?
It's just as well. It's actually probably worse because there's not clothing to catch on.
All right, I'll keep my clothes on.
So
So that's fine. You guys are gonna like investigate a bit though. Like, there's no one else in the room with me except for Waluigi, as far as I know. Do I hear noises?
you hear no noises. The place
Perception
is
check.
the place is strangely lit with candles. The candles are relatively fresh, right?
Sensual.
Because they're candles. Waluigi's body is
What scent is the candle?
it's lavender.
Just out of curiosity, second pentagram, is it still open?
Is what
The second pentagram still open?
open?
We get a whole bunch of clown blood and now another fly. We're ready for this pentagram.
Because if it's not open, we pour the clown blood on the second pentagram.
Okay. So
what was beef with that?
it is not open. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's still open. Why do you want it open?
We throw Waluigi's body into it.
Oh my God! You throw Waluigi's body into it, and then we hear the same thud. The same type of thud as we did before. I'm assuming we're going to the basement.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Well,
Alright,
we'll
I mean, you're
invest
the
you.
clown here, so
What's that?
I mean, Doug's the clown here, so I mean,
That's true.
If he wants to go to
That's
the
true.
So Doug's like flapping his big feet all over the place. And we go down the stairs. We see the hologram of Waluigi, except for this time it's in a 2-dimensional game. It looks like we're playing Mario Brothers, like on the NES. And the
Mhm.
thing is, at the ground underneath Waluigi is one of those super powered hammers. The kind that when you pick it
do
up,
not let me have that hammer.
the kind that when you pick it up goes.
Wait, who picked it up?
Nobody did, but the kind that when you pick it up does that.
Okay. Yeah, just don't let me pick that up then. I'm giving you
Too much clown.
just right out in the open. Please don't.
Right.
Who
I
wants
say
it?
we let Zoidberg pick it up. He's the most
Yeah,
trustworthy one.
I was gonna say Zoidberg to prevent
Zoidberg
any-
picks it
any
up, but he has
slapstick
trouble with
mishaps.
it because of his claws. He's having trouble holding this big heavy mallet.
Nah.
I
You
call him
just-
a
if you
bitch
just-
and pick it up myself.
Oh
right.
shit.
Chicken Finger
Where's
Johnson grabs it. We go back up the stairs, correct?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
he doesn't go frenzied like you do in Mario.
It's just a big hammer, right?
No,
Just a big hammer?
surprisingly, he doesn't.
Okay.
It,
That's
for
actually
for
two
all intents and
dimensional, too.
purposes, at the moment, it just seems to be a normal giant hammer.
Mallet. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Walking up the stairs, Chicken Finger Johnson does notice a peculiar protrusion on the shaft of the mallet. It looks like some sort of cover for maybe a button or something.
Oh. Okay. It was a what?
it it looks like a protrusion like that.
Oh. Okay.
Fascinating.
He studies it and realizes that it's kind of soft. He can kind of click it in if he wanted to.
Right. Do a chicken finger.
Don't do it yet, Chicken Finger. We need that for what's his face?
Yeah, I was just about to consult our resident clown, but since he's in the car, I'm gonna leave it alone for now.
Okay. All right,
Until we
fine.
can kind of go
So,
back and use it to
fellas,
smash
we
this.
have one last door. What do we think?
That's it.
Let's go in. All right.
Let's
do
go
it.
in.
How do we go in?
You guys
We
want-
turn the knob and walk into the door.
The door's locked. It doesn't open.
In through the.
All right. I gotta
I
head
use the hammer. I use the hammer to smash it.
No, don't use the hammer yet. The hammer, I don't think it's a great idea.
No.
Alright, I won't use the hammer. I
I
trust.
think the hammer has a special purpose. I think
I
we
trust
need to,
Mr. Yappy.
yeah, I think we just need to bust it down. Do you think you can use your clown blood for that, or do we just need to?
I feel like I can just use my clown powers to just like
Okay.
you
Good.
know, kick it down with my big ass feet.
Doug tries to kick it down with his big ass feet, but it doesn't work. However, he has the bright idea of using his clown flower. He doesn't know where the idea is coming from, but he feels compelled to use it. He squirts his clown flower, and unbeknownst to everyone, including him, it shoots out a highly
Acid.
caustic acid that melts the door.
Nice work.
How about
Clown
that?
Dog.
Excellent. Proud of
The
you.
door liquefies into molten, well, not really molten, sorry, but like just
Pulp.
yeah, pulp.
Wood pulp.
What we're greeted with is another dark room.
Good.
The only light is coming from the window at the other end of the room. But something to note is that this room feels abnormally large. We've been in this house enough, especially the third floor, to know the general layout and how big the room should be. This feels too big. It feels about 4 times the room itself feels about 4 times as long as it should be, and that's only based on where the window light is coming from.
Told you
Like the
we're not
window
rich.
seems about 4 times as far away as it should be.
We checked
Now,
for
is
the
that-
light.
Is that in clown units or normal people units?
That's
Yeah,
in
how
normal
many-
people units.
How many clown meters from the window?
How many clown meters?
Yes.
Oh, well, in clown meters, that's got to be about 30.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Wow.
That's wow.
Well, that's how it looks. That's how it looks.
We check for the light.
You reach to the left and find a light switch. Do you switch it?
Yeah.
You switch the light switch, and for a very brief second, the light switches on before every light bulb in the room pops. In those brief
shatters.
seconds, this is what we see.
Oh god.
We see Glen.
Fuck.
God,
Fuck Glen.
I will
Glen?
destroy him.
Glen is standing near the window.
I regret saving Glen.
Glen is looking.
We got
at-
Zoidberg back. That was nice, but
Glen is looking out the window. His hand is resting on.
wait. See, he's looking out the window, but he's not standing next to the window. Because if he was standing next to the window, we wouldn't need the lights to see him.
Yeah, come on.
He's standing. He's standing to the right. He's standing to the right of the window. Fine. He's standing to the right of the window.
And he's just staring into the
He's-
abyss.
He's just
He has to
standing.
be staring at, or is he staring at the wall?
He's staring at. Well, he's kind of staring sideways through the window.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's looking very thoughtful.
Cool. He's
Uh,
not gonna be thinking for much longer after we bash his skull in.
So,
Yeah.
but then
Fucking
the
loser.
light bulbs pop, and he's surrounded by darkness once again.
Cool.
We take out our phones, I'm assuming, and use that as flashlights. Light doesn't seem to travel very far, and this place is really big. We can see with the light, it just doesn't seem to travel very far. Looking around, we also notice a whole bunch of random things. Like, they don't really have too much reason for why they're there. There's like mini tricycles and baseball bats, and there's a set of golf clubs in the corner. There's a full cross, a full crucifix in the corner. And,
Oh, it's an attic.
What?
No, it's an attic.
Yeah, I mean, it's a room, but it's got just a lot of shit in there. So I reach down, pick up a baseball bat. There's a load of golf clubs there. Maybe you guys want to grab one of them. There's also some other
No.
shit lying around. If you can think of anything that you want.
I'm gonna
it's
tear Glenn apart with my
I've got a
bare hand.
switchblade and a giant hammer, so I'm good.
Okay.
I've got a clown
Yes.
flower that squirts out acid.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as we walk
wait.
over, we shine the light where Glenn was, and from across the room we can we're still quite a few clown meters away. We can
Right.
make out that there's not really anything there anymore, but we know that Glenn is real. So we know he didn't just disappear, right? So we're looking around.
But refresh me on how much visibility we have, like how much light there is. How
Limited.
dark.
Light coming from the window, light coming from our phones. The phone light doesn't go all that far, but we can make out shapes from across the room generally.
Okay.
Can't really see too well. We can just kind of
Alright.
see shapes.
So, in an attempt to provide more light, I remove one of my socks and rub it against Yappy's clown nose to create some friction, so that
Good.
it sparkles and shines and kind of
Good.
glows.
Good
Clappy's-
thinking, chicken
As sort of a pseudo lantern.
Yappy's clown nose immediately lights up like Rudolph's nose. We're faced with the vision.
Good call, man.
We're faced with the vision of this half Glen, half alien from the movie Alien. Kind of looks like Cell's second stage.
One with a big lip.
The fuck?
The one with the head like that.
No, that's Frieza.
Oh, that's
This
Frieza.
This is Frieza.
No, he's
Doesn't
thinking of
s-
Cell.
Doesn't
No, he's
Cell
thinking of Cell.
Cell has that
No,
big head,
Frieza.
right? I thought, or is that just Frieza?
Does no Cell's head goes up like this.
Yeah, but
more
that's
like that.
Cell's perfect form, right? Or is that? Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
guess you're right.
Cell's second form has that too.
Oh, okay, so I'm thinking of Frieza. He looks like Frieza, but he's all black and he's got really big teeth, like. But he's also his body is distinctly Glen. We have about 2 seconds to react. What do we do?
Use the
I
hammer.
tear Glenn apart with
Yeah,
my
I'm
bare
pressing
hand.
that button on the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Wait, You
so
keep holding it, or do you throw it at him after you press the button? Could be
Okay.
dangerous.
Yeah. I'm gonna press the button and wait a little bit, see what happens first.
So, Nick presses the button as I wind up for a baseball bat swing. All of a sudden, as soon as he presses the button, Chicken Finger is overwhelmed
Bouncing.
by the overwhelming desire to smash.
Overwhelmed by the overwhelming desire.
All he can hear in his head
You
is do 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 dee do dee do da 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 da. To which he responds by smacking the shit out of the alien. The
Nice.
alien Glen flies across the room, smacking into the wall. Some of its
So-
teeth being lost in the translation.
Did you just make a lost in translation reference?
It gets back up. It gets back up
Wait.
with a hiss.
Wait, so
And-
how many teeth does he have now? Didn't he lose his front 2 teeth earlier?
Yeah, but now he's alien, so he's got a lot more teeth.
Oh.
He comes charging across. the room, but because of his head, he's kind of unbalanced. So he falls directly into me. He kind of trips into me though, and he knocks me down.
What I do? Wait. What I do is I take some of my clown hair and I throw it in front of him. Right? And it puffs out and saves you.
Cool.
Oh, clown net.
And then while he's distracted falling on top of you, I'm going to rush him, and I grab his arms with each one of my arms, and I put my foot against his back, and I just start yanking on his arms, trying to pull off his arms.
Yeah.
And then
So,
I do it. And then
the
after they're
alien-
off,
the
after
alien
I pull off his
hisses.
arms, I start beating him with his own arms.
The alien hisses, and much like
Fuck Glen.
the freaking blood lizard that I'm thinking about, he shoots blood from his eyelids, and
Did I
Oh
lose
yeah, I
everyone?
heard about that.
That's pretty brutal, man.
Hello?
he just gets alien blood all over my
Oh,
face, and
no.
it's just everywhere.
I missed
Sorry.
all of that, guys. I dropped out.
I
Oh
said,
man.
much like the blood lizard, the alien, as you're pinning back his arms, shoots blood from his eyelids into my face.
Oh.
That's not really desirable.
Does
Wait,
it
but
hurt?
the clown hair's there. It protected you.
Yeah.
You've already got your
There's
shield.
clown hair there.
The clown aura.
Didn't he still fall on top of me? It just wasn't very violent.
No,
Yeah,
it,
but it
it's like an airbag.
Yeah, there's like tons of fucking clown hair all
It
over.
is expanding.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because
He
that's
can't
the
shoot
laws of.
anything at you.
That's
Good.
okay. Fine. Well, he tries to
That's
shoot.
lo-
It doesn't defy the laws of anything.
Okay, so then
Listen.
he turns around and just sprays blood out of his eyes like a sprinkler everywhere.
Where did he turn around to, though?
Well, I'm assuming
like-
that did the clown hair envelop him?
No, the
No.
clown hair enveloped you. He fell on top of you.
Yes.
I go fucking.
So
pinned
then he
his
turns
back
around
pull
and
off his arms.
sprays.
He can't pull off. He can't turn around if I'm holding him.
He can't just turn his head?
So what? Can he like turn his head full circle like an owl?
No, but he could go left and right.
Yeah, but there's no
That's
one
a
to his left
massive
and right.
I assumed that Doug was to his left.
Oh, he threw some clown stuff. I don't know.
All
I
right,
don't know
so
where he is.
so he sprays, but maybe doesn't hit anything. Pete manages to, with a satisfying pop, he breaks the alien's left shoulder.
Okay.
Nick winds up with the hammer, clicks in that faithful button, and
Wait.
doos the alien's face into
Yes.
oblivion.
I said, where were you when Bigfoot died? you ain't shit.
You smash that alien's face until he is no more.
What color is the blood?
Yeah, that's
Green.
pretty important.
Green.
Yes.
Green.
In his
fucking
dying,
pussy Glen blood.
in its dying like twitches, you see this essence leaving the body. It's this dark matter. It zips past us and goes directly into the open portal that is that pentagram, and just is gone.
Which pentagram? There wasn't a pentagram. in that
Second
room.
pentagram.
In the second pentagram.
Oh.
This guy. It zips. It was this black cloud that formed, and then just zips past us and goes into that black, into the abyss.
I thought that. Okay.
At this
Well,
point,
fuck Glen.
At this point, it's actually been a lot of time, and it's morning. The sun begins to come out, and suddenly everything doesn't look all that bad. We look out the window, and much to our surprise, we see thousands of gnomes lined up in a circle outside of the house.
Why is that surprising? They were chasing us.
Yeah,
Yeah, they chased us into this house.
it's true.
I was
As
expecting
one-
to go kill a whole army of gnomes. I couldn't
As
settle
one-
this.
As we're all lined up at the window looking, as one, they bow to us, turn around, and walk the other way into the forest.
We saved them. You
Now, do
think?
they bow to us or me in particular for being the clown of Lord?
I'm guessing you. I don't know. I really don't know. That much is definitely up for interpretation.
Okay.
As we walk down
Oh.
towards the exit,
Uh,
we pass mirrors and we realize that Doug is still normal in his mirror appearance, just not normal in his actual appearance. As we exit the door,
Normal is a relative term.
okay, as we exit the door of the mansion, the very front door, Doug goes very stiff and still, and he stands straight up. And a dark essence leaves his body as he slowly returns back to normal Doug. And just
Do you
for
still have the clown blood?
just for the I know, I'm assuming we dropped it, but I don't know. Yeah, sure, we kept it. Just for shits and giggles, it shoots into Peter Loveshack and it turns him into Peter Loveshack.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
Peter Loveshack, Peter Love.
What sort of powers do I have as Peter Loveshack?
loving.
That's up to you.
Do I
Well-
have love and blood?
Well, actually, that bed with lube, that would have been your superpower.
Oh, but like banging Waluigi to death?
I don't really know.
That's really not very specific.
I haven't decided on your powers yet. We'll have to get back to that.
Do I secrete lube from my pores instead of sweating?
Yes.
That's good.
You can shoot
think I
lube
can deal with
like
that.
Spider-Man shoots spider webs.
I think I can deal with that. I think I can make this work.
Okay, so the essence leaves your body and shoots straight into that bucket of clown blood that we have with us.
Wait.
It
Did
just
ever
wanted to
enter
turn
Peter
you.
Loveshack?
It just wanted to turn you gay for a second, and then it wanted to shoot you into.
Rabble rousing, like,
Okay.
likes to goof with us or what? Like, it's
Yeah.
hopping around.
The clown blood
Okay.
condenses into a solid black box with a familiar rainbow afro. Except for this one.
Oh,
No, this one it has a latch, and the latch below the latch reads an inscription that says, "Open me only in extreme cases of dire need."
Okay.
but it's all in clown script.
It's all in clown
Ancient
script, of
clown
course.
text.
Yes.
Can
yes.
I read this based on my hours as being a clown?
Yes.
I mean, you
sure.
have to be at least 1/16th clown by this point.
Yeah. I mean,
in your current
basically, the
state.
clown and you are, yeah. Well.
That's kind
So
of depressing.
so as we stare.
Doug is the keeper of the clown.
Were clown. Doug is a were-clown.
As
Doug is a weird clown.
as we stare at the
I
forest,
like it a lot.
we realize something. We realize that there is, that we can hear noise. We can hear noise again. The noise has returned to the land around us, and strangely, we can maybe hear cars. We hear civilization, but not really. We hear the markings of people, is what I mean, like roads and stuff. Walking out towards the trees, we venture and find there's a street, and it's really not all that far. How did we possibly walk past this in our running the night before? With many questions, and I don't have the answers. We hitchhike. We hitchhike in the car and drive our way back to the good old.
Wait, what car?
We
The
hitchhike.
car?
There's cars.
Said in the car.
hitchhiking
Oh, in a car. We find a car and we hitchhike our way back to the Golden Claw. It's a 2-1. It was a 2-1 vote.
with Zoidberg.
Zoidberg is
It's
there.
2-1.
There's a
Wait. Right, so Zoidberg and Chicken Finger didn't get a vote?
I really just wanted to say 2-1 vote because I thought that would be funny.
I know. But still.
As we pull in to the Golden Claw, many people are glad to see Zoidberg. They're very confused, but glad to see him. They don't understand why he's alive and how he does it. So we retell
All
our
the
story.
sexy female lobsters swoon.
Oh, they're all
When he
over
walks in
him.
the door.
Bertha Big Claw is all over him. So we're telling this story, but we all kept one detail out, which is this clown box. This is ours. This is my precious.
Oh my god. That's Doug's precious.
It's Doug's
Doug is the
precious.
Doug
So
is
Doug's the
clown
keeper.
king. Legendary were-clown king.
with this with this being said, we spend an enjoyable, relaxing night at the Golden Claw. Pete gets exactly 4 VIP room visits. Doug
Wait. Okay, yeah.
Doug retained the knowledge of how to make fantastic balloon animals. So he's wowing all of the patrons of of the Golden Claw, and and Nick kept the hammer. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, Chicken Finger Johnson kept the hammer. Unfortunately, when he tried out of curiosity to press the button again, it appears to be out of charge. So we'll have to see if we can charge it again. As of now, it's just a really big ass sledgehammer.
Nothing a couple of clown boots can't fix.
There you go. With that being said, at some point in the night, we realized that both Doug and the clown box were gone. They just disappeared. Now, now this isn't all that, disconcerting. Doug was very protective of that clown box from the beginning. It's more confusing why he just disappeared. We couldn't find him anywhere, not in any of the VIP rooms or otherwise. All of a sudden, as in Matt, my cell phone goes off, and I see Doug. It's Doug's calling me. I answer, say hello, and he said, "Matt, I think we have a problem." Fade to blackness.
Oh.
So with that being said, that takes us through the 4th episode of Dungeons and Douchebags. I hope you guys had fun, as much fun as we had making it. We know that these stories are very, very ridiculous, but I think that's part of the fun, is just seeing how ridiculous we can go. I can say with 100% certainty that I completely made up all of this crap on the spot. So, that being said, if you find it interesting, give us a follow, give us a comment, let us know that you like it, because it's very inspiring to us, and it makes us want to make more. So for next time, find out what the problem is with our heroes, and find out what trouble Doug has gotten himself into this time. Will Clown Doug return? What's Zoidberg doing? How about all the baby Zoidbergs?
Who was babysitting them the whole time?
Who was maybe Bertha Big Claw?
Couldn't have been Bertha. Couldn't have been nobody. Nobody was babysitting them. We left those poor motherfuckers.
Join us next time to find out why Doug is in trouble. The
Dun, dun,
end.
dun.